welcome back. Today we're going to be following a tutorial by Kathleen Lights on the Emily Noel The Wants palette. So I've been dying to play with some color, and I was looking through my palettes and I decided I wanted to grab out the Emily Edit palette, The Wants, and I just typed in Emily Edit Wants palette tutorial and Kathleen Lights popped up, and I was like, okay, she definitely plays. She does something different than I do. So she actually has this video called 2 looks using the Emily Edit Wants palette, and she has more of like a greeny gold and then a pinky purple, and I have been dying to play with green. I think I just mentioned in a recent video actually my anti-haul and wish list I'll put up here for you, how I'm really looking at palettes that have greens in them. Don't ask me why, but when I seen this tutorial I thought, okay, let's give this a try. So I've already jumped into it. We're about 1:16 in. We are doing the greeny gold look, and she is starting with the shade Laugh Cry. So let me see what she does here with this. So I did go ahead and prime and set my eyes. I used my AOA Studio Perfect eyeshadow primer in the shade Nude, and then I set it with my Wet n Wild Creme Brulee. So I am going to grab, she had kind of a fluffy brush, so let's go in with this brush. Looks good. Let me color switch it very quickly. And again, we're tapping into the shade right here, Laugh Cry, and taking it pretty high up into the crease and onto the upper eyelid. Okay, I think I have the shade Laugh Cry built up enough. Let's go ahead and see what she does next. She's taking the shade Corduroy. It's a teal green, as she said, and she's creating a halo eye with it. Okay, so we're just building that color up. Perfect. So I'm going in with this all over shader from Lamora from Amazon. I'm going to tap into the Corduroy shade, and instead of swiping, I'm going to start packing it on in the outer corner. Now, I am not someone who does a halo eye a lot, so this should be interesting. Okay. So then she goes back in with Laugh Cry, which is good because that's what I was thinking needed to happen to kind of blend out those edges. So just tapping back into Laugh Cry, that corally shade. And then I kind of cleaned up too far on this edge right here. So I'm going to try to pack a little bit of that color back on there. And take some of the Laugh Cry and try to blend that out a little bit. Oh, that was looking very like Ivy from Batman or something. I don't know. It looks so much more patchy on me than it does her. I don't know. Like, this side doesn't look bad. This side, it's like I can't follow my eye on, I don't know. I always mess up this side, basically. This is the moral of the story. Okay, so now we're going in with Top Story. Going right in the middle for that halo eye effect. Okay, going back in with Corduroy to re-intensify. Alright, so then she goes in and lines, tight lines her eye. I don't really know how to do that, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to grab my Maybelline Hyper Easy Brush Tip Liner and just try to very lightly line my eyes. Okay, so here's what I have so far on the upper lids. It's not terrible. It's not great. I don't know. Hers just looks so much more pigmented. But I mean, it's not bad. It definitely is coming off a little bit more patchy on camera than in real life. So then she goes in and does her lower lash line. So I'm going to do the rest of my face, and I'll be right back and we'll finish this up. Alright, so the rest of my face is done. If you want to know what all is on my face, I'll link that for you up here. I am testing out the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow foundation, so that'll be listed for you above and below. I did go ahead and throw on some mascara. I used my NYX on the Rise mascara, and now we're going to finish up our lower lashes. Okay, so we're popping back in to the shade Laugh Cry and really blowing that out on the lower lash line. Alright, now going in with the shade Corduroy closer to the lash line. I'm just going to kind of stamp that on above the shade Laugh Cry. Okay, going in with the shade The Cream for highlight. Let me grab a brush here that would be best for that. Okay, so we're going in with this very light white shade, The Cream. Alright, inner corner highlight, we're going in with the shade Grateful. So let me grab some of that. It's this really pretty lighter green shade. I'm going in for the inner corner highlight. Okay, so then she goes in with some falsies. I am not ready to move on to falsies, so I'm just going to throw on some lower lash mascara. Okay, so then she just finishes getting basically her makeup done. And then she talks about her lips kind of playing into that shade Laugh Cry. So I grabbed 3 lips here. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Cat Suit in the shade Coral Corruption. I grabbed this Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish in the shade Tulip. That might be too bright. And yeah, okay, the third option I don't even like. I think I'm going to go in with this shade from Wet n Wild for my lips. Okay, I'm going to blot that. And then I am going to go over top of that with some of the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in the shade Rosy Future. And there we have it. So here is my version of this look by Kathleen Lights. So if I'm being honest, it's not my favorite. It's looking really patchy on the outer corners of my eyes. It doesn't look like hers. You know, I'm not super professional or a pro at these kind of looks. Like, it just looks really muddy and patchy up here, and I don't really know what to do to rectify that situation. But, you know, if you never play, if you never try, you never learn. And so we can only go up from here, right? The green and gold is beautiful. It just, like, right there. Can you see how patchy that looks? And it looks patchy on this side, too. But that's just not with this look. That's just me in general with eyeshadow. I always have patchy issues in the outer corner. So maybe it's just my eyes are eyeshadow resistant. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and we'll keep trying. The more I try, the better it'll get. So, again, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.